Welcome. I'm your host, Marcelino, with Revert Catholic Podcasts. And so this is an intro to my new podcast that I'm making. I've been contemplating about making a podcast for quite some time. Wasn't really sure if I was really deep down if I really wanted to start it, if it was just something I was thinking about. But I'm out here, we're fishing, me and my son, and it just hit me as, what? I was thinking of the verse in Matthew 4, verse 18 and 19. It says, as he was walking by the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon, who is called Peter, and his brother Andrew, casting a net into the sea. They were fishermen. He said to them, come after me, and I will make you fishers of men. And so this podcast is to take you on a personal journey, my personal journey of being a revert Catholic. I grew up being a Catholic that went to church just on holidays, and we didn't practice what was taught to us, right? We weren't truly living like Christians. And so I went away from the church for almost 20 years, and it wasn't until 3 years ago I came back to church, came back to the Catholic faith. And there's a reason for that, and I'll give my testimony in a different episode. But when I came back to the Catholic faith, I brought my family with me. And so we observed our Catholic faith, we observed the obligations, the commandments, and we attend confession regularly. So I'm sure there's other, men out there who are in my same situation. And so I wanted to share my personal journey and take you along with me in hopes that you'll see what the Catholic faith is. You'll come back to the Catholic faith. You'll have a deeper understanding. And, some episodes we'll go over the daily readings and we'll talk about what they mean to us. Others we'll talk about the dogmas, right? Dogmas are the traditions of the Catholic faith that are not in the Bible, but they're taught through tradition. They're passed down by generation and generation. And with those dogmas, with those traditions, they make us a strong Catholic, a disciplined Catholic, so that we may follow what Christ is telling us to do and to be a servant of Him, to be a servant of others. And so I hope you'll subscribe. I hope you'll listen. I welcome your feedback. If you have, we're going to have a difference of opinion. That's just the fact of life. You may not like what I say, but this is my personal journey that I want to share with you. And so, not two people are the same. So we're going to have a difference of opinion, and that's okay. Because at the end of the day, we're still brothers and sisters of Christ. I still love you, no matter if you agree with me or not. And that's what Christ teaches us. In the New Testament, He's very loving and forgiving. And so that's what we need to be. And leave your comments. Tell me what you think about the episode as we go along on this journey. And I hope you follow. And I hope we could bring you back just like I came back. And we'll see you on the next episode.